best fast food fries.
Best fast food fries, Checkers.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, yo,
what the fuck?
Well, we'll just think for another time, even if it's.
Alright, so what are we at right now? 8:24.
I mean, you can argue Five Guys, but like that shit is all
It's-
they do is they just dump a shit ton of salt and like.
Is Five Guys fast food?
I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
kinda.
Fucking,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A when that shit is fresh is up there.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
like the fries.
Waffle
Pretty
fries are pretty hard.
It's pretty good. Oh yeah, I gotta get closer next
But
time.
I don't know, Checkers fries, like, even when them hoes get cold, like, the season still be popping. Like,
I haven't had that shit in
That's
forever.
cap,
I don't think
but-
I have.
what? Boy.
Not when they get cold, man. I mean, they're good, but
Man.
I fucking say that fucking energy. What we doing?
I don't know
Oh,
if we
God.
can talk about Gundam because you guys are.
No, I mean my Gundam experience is
I'm a-
6 episodes of the Mercury. So
I'm gonna get up to date because I'm out of shit to watch, but I can't do it right now. Oh.
Alright, fuck it, One Piece.
we could just talk about some stuff from East Blue shit, because actually I dropped the video I want to talk about. Okay, so are we already recording?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like they used to just add like pirates, you know, like back then they used to be like, because there's that scene I posted in the chat that was Luffy, he's like he starts working for the restaurant, for like Sanji's restaurant, and then he walks down the stairs, and then, you know, like it's like Nami, Usopp, and Zoro, and he goes over there, and they're just like, you know, Luffy's giving him shit because they're just like eating a bunch of good food, and then Zoro's like, you know, talking shit to him, and then like Luffy puts a booger in his water, and he's about to drink it, but then Zoro puts it up to his face and makes him drink it instead. You remember that?
I do
No, I
remember
don't.
that,
Yeah,
actually.
it's like yeah. They used to add like actual pirates.
Oh,
They would
degenerates?
Yeah, like straight up, yeah. I don't know. They don't really do that
They're
much
goofy
anymore. I
as
don't
fuck.
think.
I think they still do. Like, they're still
Yeah.
pretty fucking goofy. Like, Chopper, Usopp, and Frankie keep it fucking...
Yeah.
My thing is, like, they keep calling Frankie a pervert, and I don't understand that.
Oh, because he got the G string.
Yeah, I think it's because his underwear, but, like, he's not a pervert. Like, even when he had, like, the two girls with him, he really didn't...
Honestly,
The only one that's a pervert is
it's
Brooke.
Sanji.
No, it's Brooke.
Oh
Brooke
yeah,
and Sanji.
Brooke and
Brooke, oh
Sanji.
yeah, Sanji too.
Because, like, yeah, I've never seen Frankie give a fuck. The only thing he
Yeah.
ever says is, like, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
But, like, nothing beyond that. It's just, like, wow, like, you look good in that.
Yeah. Honestly, Brooke is the bigger pervert.
Yeah.
minor spoilers for film Red, but there's a point where, like, he's in a position and you're just, like it's like a do or die. And he's just like, I'm sorry, but, like, I've got a great view of your fucking ass. Like, I was like, damn, alright.
Remember when Sanji got that blood transfusion because he saw a girl for the first time?
Yeah. There's a whole plot point that he fucking, like, had to get a blood transfusion because he lived his dream and met some mermaids.
That shit.
Bruh.
It was a real thing. He almost died.
Fishman Island was so fucking big. Like, other than, like, the Pluton getting revealed, or what? No, it was the Noah, wasn't it?
The what?
The big ass... Yeah, I spent forever.
I mean, I
can't
do remember
say
that.
it.
I remember that.
The big ass boat that almost, like, destroys Fishman Island.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember
that shit was
that.
hype, but, like, everything else, because it was just fucking Arlong knockoff as the enemy.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was honestly
Tough,
just
though.
that arc was just to show how strong they got. Cause like Luffy walked off when he was like what 10,000 dudes, whatever. And then like Zoro was like, "Yo, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck all these motherfuckers up." And then like
Zoro
Yeah.
popped off and Fishman
no, but
Island.
then no, here's the thing. Luffy was like, "Nah, I got this," and just used like Hanku's Kaki, and they just dropped.
See, the conversation I want to have right now is Zoro stronger than Law, but I don't think we're yet.
I think
Some stuff happened in the manga recently, and now people
Okay,
are like,
shut the fuck up. Okay,
I'm not gonna say anything. I was like, now it's kind of back to like we don't know.
Where are you at?
What? I'm in like I'm like I stopped in the anime when they're fighting Kaido, and like when they all like go to his like
castle.
Yeah, his castle and shit.
Okay,
and
so I'm just pretty much just like a little bit ahead of you.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like at the end of all that stuff happening.
Yeah, I was gonna start reading actually, cause like I'm kind of like tired of watching the scene and waiting.
Do y'all have this problem where like when you read a manga, like you imagine the colors a certain way for characters? Cause like One Piece, like I went back and I was like, all right, so she's got like black hair and all this shit. And I went back and it's like pink and green, and all this shit. And like I literally did not recognize the characters because I was like, oh, I imagined them a certain way.
Very different, yeah.
Yeah, like
the same thing. People
the
have
little
books.
The little girl, I think in Wano, that's like smiling all the time. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Like her colors were a little bit different.
Oh, you read? Okay, yeah. Cause I didn't start reading the manga until after I had like got to Wano, and cause I was just trying to see more. So yeah, I guess I could see that happening.
No, shit tripped me up. And there's a couple other arcs too where like I went back and like looked at like I saw scenes from that and I was like, who the fuck is that?
Dude, I started reading because the animation and stuff got so fucking choppy around. Like, dude, I hate Dressrosa. I hate that. Dude,
that shit was ass. What?
Dude,
what do you mean? What?
They spent so much. Dude, it would literally be like no. It would be like they would just be running. They would be running, and then they would like cut away to like the shit that they're running from, and then like the then the credits would roll, and then you watch the next episode. It was so long, man. There was so many characters. Like I really. It seems like there was like more characters in Dressrosa in that one arc than it had been up until Wano.
Not to mention like the fucking 14 minutes of recap every episode.
That too.
Man, he tend to do that. They tend to do that a lot anyway. Like especially with the camera panning shit. Like there'll be whole episodes where it'll be like 10 minutes of worth of just the camera panning over one picture, like that. Just slow motion.
I think it got like excessive in Dressrosa. It was really bad.
A lot of people fell off of One Piece because of Dressrosa and Whole Cake Island. Like they couldn't handle that shit anymore.
Not to mention, I think that's probably when they started taking the most shortcuts in like animation because it just looks, dude. It's just, oh god, it was just really wonky.
Yeah. I got Dakota trying to get him caught up, and they made a movie where they cover all the events of East Blue. Yeah. But it's new animation. So it looks really fucking weird to somebody who like watched all that shit originally, because like you know how, like Luffy's hat, it looks bigger, or like his head is smaller, one of the two. Like I can't tell. Like that's what it looks like now, and I'm like, this is fucking weird. Like I don't know.
I mean personally, so like the beginning of One Piece is like my favorite anyway. So. Because you got Nami's arc and stuff, and it's really good, and like how that, because it's old One Piece is like old classic like 90s anime, and it just looks really good to me. So
y'all gotta get caught up, bro, because you say that, but like, bro, the shit he's about to drop.
So like no, Wano got better. So
peak.
Wano was looking like this is probably the best it's been looking in years.
So here's the thing, you know how like when you're losing in a game and like you sit up in the chair in the series, that's what that's what he pulled. I'm telling you, the second, I'm not spoiling anything, but like the second Wano ends, he was like, alright, it's time to fucking explain like all those questions you had. Let's go ahead and get them out of the way. Let's go ahead and do that shit.
Damn, yeah.
I was like, damn. Like, motherfuckers you haven't thought about in years. He's like, let's talk about it.
Yeah, the dudes say that he puts in the prologue to each chapter in the manga. He just has like a little cover story for them, see what they're doing. Yeah, that kind of shit. Which I didn't know anything about that because I was like you, I was just watching anime. So
they used to, they would cover the cover stories. They'd make like side episodes about it. Because the guy, the guy that got trapped in the box or whatever. Okay, you probably won't remember that. No. But it was the guy, he got trapped in a treasure chest.
Yeah.
I think they did.
When was that?
That was a long
that
time.
was like
That was an East Blue, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was an East Blue.
Ain't no way.
That's.
Yeah.
I think they covered some of him in the anime, like some of his cover stories. But it's been so long, I don't remember. I know that some of them they did.
Oh, the slimy dude. Talking about
He had I think he had like green hair.
he had a fruit ability. His like this.
You're thinking of the other guy that had the long tongue. Aren't
Yeah.
you? No, that's somebody else.
Oh.
That's
I just remember.
It is another random older character.
All right.
Bro, there's no random Oda characters, unfortunately. They all
They all matter. They are.
The
they all got jobs.
I shit you not. During East Blue, whenever they're picking up Sanji, and you know there's like that Marine Admiral or whatever captain that like gets the fly in his suit, and then that's like why he causes the shit. The fly's got a name and a Wikipedia profile. I shit you not. The fly that was in that guy's suit is a character. He has a name.
Oh
like,
shit!
No, I shit you not. Hold on, let me.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Why?
Bro, Oda is wild.
It's important to the story, man.
What? A fly in some soup.
Batchy, that's his name.
Batchy?
Yes,
Batchy the fly, man.
I believe. Or maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Well, this random bug, regardless. Yeah, that's...
He's so ugly.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's him. Let's see. Appearance. Batchy is an ordinary fly. Personality. Batchy is classified as a type B creature, which is distinguished as small friendly. Baratic arc full body stepped on Batchy in the Baratier and put him inside of soup in an attempt to humiliate Sanji. Wow, they that is not a fly in the anime. That is a fucking cockroach or some shit. Damn. Yeah, no, if that shit was in my soup, I'd be mad as fuck. That's not even a fly. That's like a full creature.
Yeah.
I don't want to look at it again. My man Batchy.
Alright, I guess we should go ahead and just...
Comfort Media.
Ooh.
That's a fun one.
Yo.
My man's brain melted. I'll start. Alright, so I was talking to Fury about this today. But like I'll say like one show that like really made me feel good up until the end. Have y'all seen Fruit Basket? Okay, even if you haven't seen it, I can still talk about this because there's a moment that had me fucked up. There's always like an anime, like you'll be having a great fucking time. Animation's great, story's great, characters are great, and then for some reason Japan just does some out of pocket bullshit. And I was like, man, like I'm really like I'm crying, like I'm having a great time. And at the end, because spoilers, but like the plot of the show is like, you know, like the 12 zodiacs.
Yeah.
It's like there's 12 people who get cursed to where like if somebody hugs them, they turn into one of the zodiacs.
Is it they get hugged or get hit with water?
No, they get hugged.
Okay, no.
Like if they like embrace somebody.
Okay.
And then like they kind of like have the characteristics of those animals, but it's like a curse. It's kind of confusing, but like the rooster is this like 24-year-old guy.
Yeah.
Who falls in love with the main character's friend who is like 17.
That's on brand.
No one talks about that shit. They're like, you should go for it. Go for him. Yeah. He loves you. You love him. So get him. He's a full-time dude with a job. She's a high schooler, like fighting for her life, working a part-time fucking job, dude. I'm like, and no one wants to talk about that. I've never seen anyone. It's like everybody tries to overlook that. I'm not gonna let that shit slide.
That's a little.
Everything else in Fruit Basket was gas.
That is strange. I did not know that about Fruits Basket.
Bruh.
I only watched like the first
There's
episode.
Some weird shit that goes on. And then like one of the dudes, he's like 27, I think. And I don't know, like he's like fucking on like the bad guy who's like you find out is like a girl later. And like they got like a whole thing. And I'm like pretty sure that like the age difference was pretty significant too.
This is not sounding like comfort.
Dude, it gets dark as fuck at the end. Like, cause
is it a romance?
Kind of. It's like a slice of life that becomes a romance.
Okay.
It was, I don't know. Like I didn't like the ending. It just like it felt like they shifted gears really fucking quick. Because it's like you've got, you know, the main character, and then pretty much like everybody just worships her because she's like the dumb blonde whatever who like makes everyone's lives better. And like these two dudes, like you're thinking like it's like this love triangle, like they both want her, and then like the writer is like, I gotta wrap this shit up now. So one of them's like, I never liked you like that. I liked you like a mom figure. Yeah.
Damn, that's a cut.
Yeah.
That's dude.
He literally just like they go to a beach house and he's like he just decides all of a sudden like I never loved you like that. She didn't give a fuck. But then the other dude who like he's just like the you know the fucking like buff whatever like I don't fucking like you. Shut up, bitch. And then like but he does. All of a sudden like he's all for like expressing himself. He's like I've always loved you since day one. It felt like a dream sequence like when he said all that shit. I was like, man, this is really out of pocket.
Like he had to remind the audience what's going on. Yeah.
Dude, it got crazy because like he says that and then like a day I don't remember what happens. I think he's like because he's like the most cursed where like he's the cat but there's some shit happened with the cat so he pretty much turns into like a Digimon. Like it like smells like shit. Like it was crazy. But
he's just shitting everywhere.
He like pulls up to the house. He's like, "Fuck you, bitch! I never want to see you again." I don't remember why he said that, but like it's in the range. It's like damn, and then like the main antagonist is like, "Bitch, I hate you because everybody likes you," and pulls out and stabs her. And then
whoa, yo, wait.
God dang.
Dude, it got wild. And she's like, she tries to run it back because as soon as she does it, she's like, "Damn, that was really fucked up of me. I'm sorry." And then like she's like, "Damn." And then the girl's like, because she's perfect, she's like, damn, bitch, you should rethink your life. No, bro. And then she falls off a cliff. Fucking.
Yo, this is a lot.
Bro, it was, dude, a lot of shit happened on what she falls off a fucking cliff. And then, like, she eats shit. She just right down on the ground. The bad guy's like, damn, I was a bitch this whole time. This is crazy. Like, rethinks her whole life. And then, like, the girl, turns out, she's not dead for some reason.
This is your comfort shit?
Yo, it was very comforting.
This is really intense, man.
Yeah, and then, like, her dude is like, damn, I can't.
Wood has said future diary.
Bro, he's like, bro, she's in the hospital for, like, a month, and dude doesn't come see her. Because he's like, I was the cause of that. But, like, bro, you could have pulled up and been like, yo, I'm sorry for, like. I'm sorry that I dunked on you and you got stabbed and pushed off a cliff. And she's like, it's okay.
He could have brought like some orange juice, man.
Bro, he really didn't do shit. Like everybody else pulled up. Even like people that hated her pulled up, which is wild. And then he finally pulls up like after she's like walking out of the hospital good. And then he tries to be like, yeah, bitch, my bad.
You good, right?
But she like runs away because like I don't know, and it's stupid. And they meet on top of the fucking hospital and like
she runs off another cliff.
Bruh, like it was crazy. And then like the bad guy, like she's good now, and she's like, bro, like I'm mad sorry for like imprisoning these motherfuckers for years and like mentally torturing them and fucking beating them.
Okay, dude, I didn't know Fruits Basket was like this.
I didn't know like that.
Dude, it was wild. No, the rooster guy that I was talking about earlier, like, bro, he had it so fucked up. Cause she like literally, like that dude just accepted his fate. Cause like basically like that whole family, like they own like pretty much like an entire housing cause they're wealthy or whatever. And everybody in that housing is like somehow related to them. It's like a clan or some shit. They're like the Uchiha of like being miserable. And fucking like the rooster, she's like, you can't be happy. And so she just like has him like locked in her room that entire time and just fucks on him. Like for years. And he's just like, I guess I gotta be sad and like fuck like every day. Like damn, this is terrible. And anytime he tries to like talk to anybody else or like be happy, she's like, fuck you, dude, and like makes her life miserable and then fucks him again.
Dude, okay, so like my history with Fruits Basket is like being a kid in Books A Million and just seeing that shit on the show.
The happy,
shitty. I thought it was just art. Like I because it would like all like the girls in my class and shit would be reading it, so it was I didn't know it was that.
Bro, like really, like the first half isn't that crazy, and then like the second half, you know what? Like even watching it, like yeah, you're really not like processing how fucked up it is, but like once you look back, you're like, damn, like this shit kind of went crazy.
incredible.
What I'm trying to say is watch Fruits Basket.
I probably won't, but I mean,
that's crazy. Oh shit! I gotta say one more thing. All right, so like the beginning, shit, like it literally starts off like the main character, she's homeless because her mom died in like a traffic accident. Like she's freshly homeless, and that's how it starts. Is like they like the main people. It's like you got people that live in that little village, and you got like a couple people who didn't fuck with that, so they got like a house in the woods. And they just see her like chilling in a tent in the woods because that's where she lives now. She's fucking homeless and she can't afford rent. And fucking like that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he or she, whoever the manga person was, like just shoehorned shit in because you come to find out later the cat guy knew her mom and was there when she fucking died. Yeah, he's like, I could have saved your mom, but I was a little pussy, so I didn't. And fucking, he thought like the last thing she said to him was like, "Hey, don't fuck with my daughter," which is crazy because he barely knew her.
Bro.
Come to find out, like the cat knew her from like years ago.
I could have saved your mom, but I didn't.
Yeah, he was tight with her mom for like years because like nobody fucked with him because he was the cursed Digimon. But like her mom did because her mom was cool as fuck and she got to buy a car.
Damn, he sounds like a bitch.
He was a little bitch, dude. I hated him in the end.
He just didn't bring it up.
Bro, he literally like it wasn't until when I think it was like whenever he was like, "Fuck you, bitch, don't talk to me," because like he thought what her mom said was like,
"Fuck you, bitch, don't talk to me."
Yeah, it was like, "Fuck you, you don't talk to my fucking daughter, you bitch ass. You let me die." And he was like, "Damn, I'm gonna carry that forever." And then
I'll never forget your words.
Yeah, and then the main girl was like, "Damn, my mom hella would not have said that." And he was like, "All right, word, I'm gonna take your word for it." Oh yeah, but no, like whenever she falls off the cliff, she like dies for a second, and her mom's like, "I hella did not say that," or like something like that.
Wait, she died and was like communicating with her mom for afterlife?
And she got like zoinked for a minute. Like, if I remember this correctly, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure her mom was like, you gotta run that back. Like, I did not say that shit. Bro, it got wild as fuck. She's sitting there bleeding out. Like, man.
It sounds like something like, I don't know, you wouldn't watch for comfort, but you watch to like the other way.
Sometimes like a lot of, but like the main girl, I know I'm making it sound really fucked up, it is, but like the main girl, she like changes, her talk no jutsu is fucking insane. Like she be changing lives left and right. Like motherfuckers be like the worst human beings. She's like, "Don't do that," and like that's it. Like
that's the wholesome part.
This little skinny girl who works like 7 jobs talked to me. That's all it takes. And she told me that I'm worth being loved. So
fight for your dreams, kid.
Oh,
that's it.
That kind of sweet, but I mean,
bro, like for real, like some of those episodes, like I had to go watch something else happy after that shit. I was like, damn, that's pretty dark, bro. Like,
okay, all right. What about you, Raymond? What's your?
I don't even follow that. Okay, my shit's like
some zoink shit.
I like putting a slice of life. I like slice of life and shit.
Yes,
that's
sir.
cool.
Yes, sir.
But I don't know. I'm weird. Like I like it's like I have a type, and for me, like I don't know if it's just like the ambience of it or like the atmosphere and like the style or something. But like like samurai or like Meiji era shit, like the Edo period. Like style shows, like you got to
Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, and that I watched that like, goddamn. That's probably something I go back to, and I'll just leave the whole thing playing in the background.
Yeah. That's how it was with Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. I've done it. I've done it with Cowboy Bebop a couple times. It's got a nice vibe too. Yeah. But I've done that with that, and probably like Inuyasha the most. Like, yeah, I know. It's a flip.
I don't give a fuck, bro. This shit was ass. This shit is so mid.
I think it's like I don't know. For me, like a lot of comfort shit is more like a nostalgia thing or something.
Yeah, it's nostalgic and comfort for sure.
Cause I always used to wake up to that shit and like it just slaps like. the music and shit. Like,
yeah.
and like I'm like, okay, and I actually like the scores and shit in the background. That like the orchestration for like most of those shows.
Yeah.
It was always on point to me. Like this is just like, oh, I like the vibe of it. Is it like, I know it's like some shit's like it might be lackluster about it and it's like kind of corny, but
yeah, but you still fuck with it like regardless.
Yeah.
Kind of just like
and it's nice. It's comforting to me. But like any style shit like that is comforting to me. Like somebody can make something new now. If it's set in that period, I'm gonna probably right off the bat give it a chance and like watch that before anything else. Like just as it being straight up.
Yeah, it's like me with Sonic Adventure 2. I'm like, this game is ass. Like, well, it's not. I won't say it's ass, but it is. It's glitchy.
It's
as fuck.
Well,
but it's got like the vibe is so good.
Yeah.
Like I have such a good time playing it.
Well, like Sonic Adventure 2 is. It's because when you go back and you play Sonic Adventure 2, people aren't playing the entire game. Most of them, they're just playing their favorite levels. They're playing like the Sonic levels, the Shadow levels.
Bro, no, you weren't lying.
Pumpkin
I
Hill.
went back and I tried to play some of the Knuckles levels, and I was like,
At first they're pretty fun,
bad.
but then, dude, there's a Rouge level where the map is so fucking large. You're jumping between like space rocks. And and the signs, the hints, they actually lie to you. They actually tell you.
She actually did have the worst. No, I don't give a fuck. Eggman and Tails had the worst in the game because it was literally just hold B down and walk forward.
It was.
That was it. There was nothing to it. Everybody wants to defend that shit. That's it. The whole game. Yeah. Sonic and Shadow had that shit clutched up. Knuckles had a couple cool ones, and that was it.
I think I spent most of my time in the Chow Garden. Like,
yeah.
That was the majority of my time spent. Like,
you unlock Chow Hell, bro. You feel like you beat the game. That shit was crazy. I felt like I was in a new frontier.
It's alright. So like, I think I could probably just play. I could play Pokemon Gen 2 just about like any time, and it's always just good.
No, that shit's just fun. Like everything about it. I feel like there's certain like nostalgic games that you go back to, and it feels like there's too much you have to do to get into it, or like it doesn't hit the same. But like Gen 2, pick that shit up and go.
It's even like it's the music, it's the chiptune, Game Boy Color music and stuff. It's kind of compressed, but it just feels really good.
It offers something a little bit different, and like I mean, you pretty much go through Red and Blue at the same time.
Yeah.
But like something about like playing Brilliant Diamond, I was like, I'm playing Pokemon. Like I felt no need to play the whole game.
With Gen 2, I think because it had this. They put like a lot of lore into that game. Like they put the lore of, not to say like other Pokemon games don't have it, but from the very beginning, they introduced like Ho-Oh, and like the lore of the Pokemon burning down in the Twin Towers, and he like brings them back to fucking life. You remember that shit? They were like, so like Suicune, Entei, and Raikou.
Twins.
Oh my bad.
What the fuck are you talking about? Damn.
It's the burn tower.
Did they release that like around that time?
That'd be great. Damn, yeah, the burnt towers. But yeah, them fuckers died, and Ho was just like, bro, y'all look hella dead, and they just brought him back. And
wait, who died?
The three, it was 3 Pokemon. I think it was just like 3 random Pokemon. They like burned in the tower, and then Ho-Oh brought them back to life, and then they became Suicune, Entei, and Raikou.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't read it. Was it? Did Ash catch Ho-Oh?
Nah.
No.
He didn't.
Nah. What they did, but in the anime, I think in like episode 1, they showed Ho-Oh.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, like Ho didn't come out until Gen 2, so they had already made that design by the time the anime came out. So
I thought he had like caught him and then like never like
was it
used him like
because the lore is supposed to be like if you see Ho-Oh, it's supposed to bring you like good fortune. which I think Ho kind of like cursed that motherfucker because he didn't win a damn tournament until like 25 years later. Yeah, I think he actually got cursed for real.
Is it? It's Satoshi Tajiri that wrote it, right?
I have no idea.
Okay, that's his name. We're gonna run with that. But like, Game Explained did like a whole video on like what the third Pokemon movie was supposed to be, and it was like just a real ass T-Rex. Like they just find one, and then he's so fucking strong because like he's just real.
He's a die.
And it's literally he's just tearing ass like across the fucking continent. Like they don't know how to stop him. Yeah, that was the original. He was so fucking for that. They really almost got that shit signed off, and I can't remember why it didn't happen, but he was mad as fuck. And I was mad as fuck too.
You saw a real ass dinosaur.
Yes.
Tearing down people's driveways.
They were, because it was, I think he said there was a sequence where like Ash and Team Rocket, like, what the fuck is that?
What's the actual fucking dinosaur?
I was like, damn, this dude's a genius. Like, Tajiri had some bomb ass ideas that just never came to be.
Dude, remember when they tried to make the Ho-Oh important? Y'all remember that shit? The Inter movie?
Yeah.
Remember the Ho or the Unknown? Yeah, like
Ho-Oh was in the
my bad. I meant to say the Unknown. The alphabet.
They were fucking useless.
Yeah, they were.
They suck
But
shit.
they tried, dude. They tried so hard.
I remember that movie came out. I was so like, oh fuck, I know. Like I got an Unknown Pokemon card at all. I was like,
I'm sorry.
That shit was garbage.
It's garbage.
That shit was bad. And like even in the game, you literally just got him to collect them. That was it.
No, that was it. And
I thought they were part of like that, like the that space or whatever that when the
like in the movie they were like important. But in the fucking anything else, like they were ass.
Well, in the game you needed them to like read shit for like the puzzles.
And you know what you got? Fucking potions. That's what you got.
Well, it led you to the and like Sapphire and Ruby like had the rigid ice, the Reggies and
that's
shit.
not Unknown. That's just that's just Braille.
Yeah, that was
Right.
They realized that was a giant fucking waste of time, and nobody cared.
Shit was so boo boo.
Oh.
No, yeah, they actually. They were so garbage in gold and silver that they actually gave you more to do in crystal, but it still wasn't enough. They gave you like another puzzle to solve. The thing is, your reward is, I think it just drops you to where you can catch more Unknown. So it's like, what the fuck?
Oh boy.
They
still suck. I remember, when I was a kid, I got that, and I watched the movie, so I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I put it on my team, and it died immediately.
She only has hidden power.
I was like, what does this do?
Garbage. It fucking, yeah. Oh no, your reward for catching, I think like all 26 or all 28 of them, you get this little this image that you can print out if you have one of those Game Boy Color printer. Yeah.
Wait.
That's what you get.
Wait.
Yeah, it's a middle finger made from unknowns.
Yeah.
It literally just spells fuck you. Unknown.
Fuck your mama.
Man, they could have made that more elaborate, like lead you to some
absolutely,
puzzles
dude.
and some shit.
I mean, when
like,
you walk in, you think it's gonna be like some like hard shit, cause you fucking walk in that shit and like, look around. You start making the puzzles, and some of the puzzles are like pictures of legendary. So there's actually one where you're putting together a puzzle of a Ho-Oh.
Yeah.
And then you solve the puzzle, and then like the fucking ground starts shaking. You're like, oh shit, some hard shit about to fucking happen. And then it just drops you to get more Unknown, and then you walk out. That's it. Oh yeah, but that area you can catch Wooper. So that's
laid that shit in like. Wait, what?
Wooper? Yeah, Wooper. He's in the he's in a lake next to the.
Nice.
That's pretty much it, man.
I haven't played the entirety of that game in like a decade. Yeah. Actually, it's probably even longer than that now. So I don't like. I remember there was so many fucking moments in that game. Like the red Gyarados was like the most legendary shit for me.
Sure.
Because I killed it the first time.
Oh.
I had to restart.
Why would you do that?
I fucked up. Fuck that. I didn't mean to.
That's fucked up.
Man, I was doing that in a daggone in the Shield game, thinking like, oh dang, I killed the motherfucker. One shot at him by accident. Turn the game off, turn it back on. I get him like to literally like 1 health. I send this nigga to sleep, and then I'm like, bet easy catch. Don't try to throw the Pokeball. Can't throw the Pokeball right now.
Oh, you had to beat him. Yeah.
I was just like,
yeah.
And I was like, yo, is there nothing in here, like nothing to give you any type of challenge? Got that going.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
Like it's barely. There's no puzzles. There's nothing.
No.
Like,
What, Sword and Shield?
Yeah.
No, dude, Sword and Shield, you beat a couple gym leaders and then they throw you into like this open sandbox and then you just do like the Dynamax shit.
Yeah.
And then that's what I did until I leveled up most of my Pokemon and I just stormed through the rest of the game.
I don't even. And when I'm playing that shit, I didn't even use the Dynamax.
Yeah.
I just leave everybody normal. Like,
Yeah, actually, I got tired because the Dynamaxing would take up too much time, so I just started not Dynamaxing myself. Cause like, fuck, I'm tired of seeing the fucking same transformation over and
That's
over.
boring as fuck.
It was whack.
What was the fucking one in X and Y? Mega Evolution?
Yeah.
That shit was hype.
It was cool. It gave some Pokemon that were absolute booty cheeks a run back. they gave my Beedrill some drip, bro.
Oh, he was pretty good.
Though he fucks now. He fucks like before.
I remember Xavier running Mega Beedrill for a while. No, it was Mega Heracross. Yeah. Right, he was cracked out. Like he was his
bro, he just punched everybody in the face.
I remember some kid at school was talking shit, so I had Xavier just trade me his Heracross and I beat his ass.
Here's the thing, Heracross on his own can beat ass, so they just gave him another form. They did that with Pokemon. They gave Garchomp a Mega. I don't know why they did that. It's not like he was already not beating ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They gave it to Tyranitar too. They gave him just like, so he just, yeah. But yeah, they gave it, I thought it was really a good idea for them to get it to the starters. Because you know the starters from like Gen 1 are still like the most popular Pokemon for the most part. You know, Charizard, Blastoise.
I thought all of them looked tight as fuck.
Yeah.
They're Megas or whatever.
Yeah, and it made them better mons too, especially Venusaur. Because I love Venusaur, but man, bro. Sometimes he was
ass. No, that Mega Evolution got me through that game with Venusaur.
Yeah,
the other starters have Mega Evolution?
Yeah. Some of them, yes.
Sceptile, Swampert.
Blaziken and
No, I was talking about like the one specifically in that game. I don't think they did.
No,
like Delphox.
Oh no. They just gave us the older Pokemon. They did make they turned Swampert into an absolute like swim team jock. That dude is so fucking jacked.
Hold on.
He's strong as fuck by himself.
Yeah, they took all of his like fat and shit and just turned it into muscle. He's so
that's a bionic.
Bro, he's so
what
strong.
What the fuck is that?
And then they gave him this ability called Swift Swim that just doubles his speed in the rain.
See, I was actually really proud of it. So when I first saw that, because I was just like, that's my favorite starter.
Bro, here's the thing, right? So in the rain, he just like, it doesn't matter if you swing out, like bring out your Mega Venusaur or whatever, he just outspeeds you and then punches you with Ice Punch.
Yo.
you just clobbered.
He's so rude. Man. Fuck that shit.
It confused the fuck out of me. I was playing who's it that had the Charizard, the champion or whatever.
Oh,
and Shield.
The whack ass meat. Yeah.
And he had the Charizard, and this man he met like Dynamax them, and this mug I'm like man, I'm about to whack this mug real quick.
Yeah.
This mug used Overgrowth, and I'm like. Why the fuck does he know?
Solar Beam.
Yeah. His grass type move. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I think, because I had a Flygon and I just pretty much leveled up to level 100. I think I stopped Mega Evolving after Dynamaxing. I think I hit him with like Rock Slide and he just fell over.
Yeah.
So you see this whole transformation of this Charizard, just like fucking, he's got like shit coming out of him. He's drinking his G Fuel. And then he's like, yeah, I'm fucking ready. And I throw a rock on his head. And he's He just tumbles over.
He got the Dr. Disrespect vest on.
And that's it.
They was talking a whole lot of shit. All of the trainers talking a whole lot of shit in that game for no reason whatsoever.
It was, yeah.
Remember when the Elite Four used to be elite? That shit was crazy. Like Gen 3, them motherfuckers went in.
Dude, the Gen 1 Elite Four beat my ass.
Dude, I got fucked out. I remember thinking I beat the game, and they're like, "Did you get a victory road?" I was like, "Victory what?"
Yeah.
And I pulled up, and I got fucking throttled. I was like, as a kid, I remember I was so fucking mad. I know the sweatiest Pokemon moment I had was Ruby, because I got to Groudon, and I don't remember what happened. I think I saved it in a part where you couldn't go back, or like he kept seeing me. I don't remember what it was, but I couldn't leave, and I had one Pokeball. Right? I had a regular Pokeball. So, bro, I when I tell you, I fought this man for days. Like I just kept throwing that fucking ball, like, hoping and praying, just resetting the game over and over and over. Bro, it finally fucking worked. Like after days, I was like, this dude, he's like in my eyes, like
he's like, what an asshole.
He was the greatest Pokemon of all time. I was like, there's no other Pokemon
that can
ever match him ever.
Literally, other the box legendaries. Yo, this thing.
And then like Rayquaza pulls up and can just destroy him.
Dude, the fight.
I didn't even know he was in the fucking game. But, I don't know. It was Sapphire I was playing, and for the longest I put it had to be it had to be thousands of hours in that shit, and I'm just going around in circles because I couldn't find some HM or whatever that I needed to get to a different place. And it took forever, and I was just like, what can I find it? My whole team had been trained up to they're in their 90s, everybody almost at 100.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I ain't left this area yet. But when I finally get past that shit and beat Leaf do all this shit, and I find this man at the top of this thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Pull it up on him. And I kid you not, I had to be very, very careful not to take him out. And at the same time, I had his health. I got his health down to it was just a couple percent. Some point, I kept having to start over because he kept using struggle. Because when I saw him, I saved in front of him, but he kept using struggle and shit. And I had
oh, you camped that dude out.
Yeah.
You.
I mean, honestly, I didn't even know he was there, so I got lucky. But I kept using. I had nothing but Ultra Balls.
Yeah.
And I had 80 of them hoes. I kid you not. I was down to my last it was the last run on it, and I had 5 balls left of Ultra Balls. He just kept breaking every single one of them. Yeah. It blew my mind. I was like, I've never seen it take this long to catch anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in the game until Emerald came out. I thought he was Emerald exclusive.
No,
for years.
And they're he's chilling at to be real, so I think the game, it may some NPCs give you hints or whatever, but yeah, because there's a part of the map that unlocks after you've already beaten the game. It only happens after you beat the game, and usually it's closed off, but this one part between, I forget, it's I don't know, but this one part opens up that used to be rocks, and you just go up, and it's just a huge castle. And then, and that's where you have to use the mock bite to get over the gaps and stuff. It was really cool.
I got him eventually, but it took years. I had no fucking clue.
Dude, remember when Kyogre and Groudon were fighting, and it's Kyogre. Before that though, it's they're fighting, and Kyogre just has the entire sea, and then Groudon just has this fucking rock he's sitting on.
Hey, bitch.
Bro, you were surrounded.
Hey, come up here, bro. I want that shit.
I said, yo, this shit is not looking good. It's a good thing Rayquaza came down. You about to get your ass whooped.
He almost got me.
That nigga was surrounded.
He talked so much shit. He's about to get no dick. That shit was crazy.
He's dude, he's what up, bitch? I'm gonna kill your ass.
Alright, but you get a little too close.
Dude, Kyogre just chill. He's alright, man, if you take one more step, it's actually over for you. And he's not kidding, because you take one more step, you motherfucker drowns.
He said, "Nah, bro, I got this shit. Hold on, pull it." Yeah, Mega Kyogre looked crazy too. That motherfucker had neon lights in his shit. I was like, damn, bro, who the fuck designed this?
Why did they get the fucking legendaries megas?
Cause
Like what?
Mega Rayquaza went crazy.
Bro,
He went crazy.
the most broken Pokemon they ever fucking made.
Banned immediately. They said, please don't use him. Please don't use him.
He was so strong.
They said, nah, you gotta run that shit. Best French fries. Nah, we're not doing that shit.
Well, we already know the answer is what'd you say, Ryan?
oh yeah,
It's
checkers.
checkers.
Fine.
It's not
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
checkers, bro.
Well, what is it then?
Yeah. I don't care though, but they just so good. They get
No,
so
they're
much
good.
money.
They're good.
Dude, I'm not talking about old Five Guys fries. The problem with them is they super greasy, but them bitches taste good as hell. Like,
because they're closer to wedges than they are like fries for real.
Bro, I'm so
yeah,
hungry.
yeah.
They kind of they still got the
I mean,
potato skin like the,
They long like fries.
yeah.
They got the shape.
Yeah, I mean, it's still good. Checkers is really good. They do have some good fries.
Wendy's got the most mid fries of all time. I'm like, damn, these are definitely just fries. Like,
Yeah, almost
nothing
like
more.
potato chips.
They're nothing more. They are exactly what they said.
Dude, so when I was working overnights, we had a Wendy's. The Wendy's is right by us, and so like I'm hungry, so I go over there. I just want a little bit of lunch. You know what I'm saying? So I drive over to the Checkers, and I pull up. And dude's like, hey, can I help you? And then it's like, yeah, I have. And then he cuts me off. He's like, oh, just let you know, we only got 2 patties left. I said, all right, word. I'll get 2 checker burgers. And he was like, yeah, is that all? I was like, yeah, that's it. So I start driving up, and then he says the same thing to the next person. It's like, we only got 2 patties. No, but get this. I pull up
Crowd control.
I pull up to the window. And they're still making the food, and then I just hear a girl go, "What is that?" And then they just look over they look like out of, I can't see because it's out of frame. And then he's like, "Oh shit!" So he knows. I never saw it. So like,
it was the 3rd patty.
Bro, he walks over to near the drive-thru window and he just starts stomping the bitch out. And it's like, oh shit, he flying, like, and then I don't know what it was.
Fucking had a goddamn cryptid pull up to Checkers.
But when I say everybody just like stopped and like,
what the fuck is that?
And the guy's like, yeah, he tossed me the food. He's like, here you go. I was like, all right. But I was so fucking hungry.
The curb stomp the goddamn.
I don't know. I get
some shit.
He threw that shit on the grill afterward.
Hey, we found some extra patties.
Hey,
He was trying to protect your food, bro.
You got another one, bro. Check it out.
He had to protect your shit.
Bro, the way that they was screaming, it was like they saw like an actual Digimon or some shit pull up.
Oh shit!
They were like, oh fuck.
It was a cockroach with boxing gloves. He's just trying to run that shit.
Yo, was good.
Y'all need to get those Checkers fries, bro.
That was the ops.
Well, it's canon that just like a bunch of like cockroaches cook food at Taco Bell. They just have them on the apron.
They clock in.
There's a
little-
good job. Like, shit, I still get a rice bean.
Well, they're scrubbing their antenna and shit. While they mix it up.
Yo,
Yo,
homeboy
goddamn
falls
your
into
guac.
the fryer and fucking they just keep cooking.
They just keep like, oh damn, sorry, Jim.
Damn, no, bro.
Well, he get rid of all the bacteria.
They got the Taco Bell visor on. They just cooking that shit. Bro, why is every time they introduce something new at Taco Bell, it seems like it's already been there?
they literally just say grande and then the same shit.
Yeah.
Yo, we
Introducing fat ass taco.
Them nacho fries though. Them bitches was fire.
Bro, that shit gave me the shit. that shit,
Hey, yeah,
that shit went down my stomach so bad.
Oh, then they had the flaming hot ones.
Oh,
The-
shit.
nah, like,
Flaming hot fries.
Yeah, they had the flaming hot ones. You didn't see that?
Nah, I gave up by then.
Bro,
I didn't go that far.
That was like Gen 7 time.
You remember the flaming hot macaroni and cheese?
What the fuck?
You remember that?
That's Taco Bell?
No,
No, they had some.
it was like on the show.
Yeah, that really experimented.
It's literally Chester Cheetah, and he's like pouring his fucking nasty ass spice shit over the mac and cheese.
I remember
it's in a black box. That shit look mad dangerous.
Oh, you talking about them little? It come like the quick mac and cheese, like the Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah.
But it's Cheetos.
I know they did the flaming hot like Mountain Dew.
My nieces and nephew had some of them hoes. They what?
Yeah, it was like flaming hot Mountain Dew that did a couple months back.
What?
I shit you not, that shit was ass.
I bet.
Nobody, not a soul enjoyed that experience.
Who would even eat hot fries and like Mountain Dew at the same time anyway? That's not even
Gamers. That's probably that shit was
Together
designed
though,
for.
like
Dude, Cheetos aren't even like a gamer friendly food.
That's-
For real.
that's
I
like
don't want no
Cheeto
dust
dust.
on the
It's
control and
like-
shit. Like
I mean, you got some nasty motherfuckers in this world.
It's like the people who eating the fucking the granola bars and shit on their keyboard. Be dropping nasty shit. It's like, oh, this shit is so fucking
That
delicious.
shit is actually good, bro. You just gotta know where you dropping your shit.
That shit makes me
You
violent.
gotta.
That shit actually makes
You
me
can't
violent.
eat it in a car. Like you gotta eat that shit outside.
okay.
You can't eat that. In
You
your
gotta.
house.
It's only two places.
I
You gotta eat
agree.
that shit like outside or on your toilet.
Yeah, no, I eat that shit over a trash can.
Yeah.
I used to have a problem eating. I still do for real. Like peanuts.
Yeah.
Like bro, any different types of peanuts and stuff. But I always get the dust of the shell shit like all
Yeah.
over the place. But with that, for some reason, like usually I'll think about it and then like, oh,
Just
I
get a
can't
bowl.
eat and do this shit at the same time. But with
Yeah.
those, I don't give a fuck. I just do whatever I'm doing.
Okay.
And it'll drop on what the fuck ever I'm doing.
That
Dude,
shit.
boiled peanuts are the most disgusting.
No, you didn't. say
What?
that. No, you
Yeah.
didn't. say
What?
that.
Yes.
Blasphemy.
No, the way
Blasphemy.
they smell. I be seeing dudes sucking on them shits.
Okay,
Like,
shit
If you-
hard.
here's the thing,
What?
here's the thing. Like fresh boiled peanuts, like that's fine. Like they smell good. They taste good. But when them shit sit out for like an hour and you're cold, that it's like wet dog. Like this shit is so bad.
Some dude brought some to school, man, and he already had a fat ass head, and he started sucking on these like these nuts, bro, and like I couldn't, like, bro, this is the most disgusting shit.
I just imagine
It's just like they were just in a fucking jar, man.
wet ass. Oh, that's even worse.
He had a fucking jar in his backpack. He just pulled
What
that
is-
shit out.
what
And I'm like, bro, I'm never eating boiled peanuts. You're like, and he was so
He
into
just
it.
sucks the nut juice.
This one's done. Spits it out.
He just drinks that shit in front of all these kids.
I'm
I
talking.
wouldn't fuck. He'd be hard as shit.
It was like a
alive.
plastic pickle jar.
I
And he tried to shit.
Bro, I would not fuck with him. He's so
School
raw.
shooter.
That's how I feel like people that drink pickle juice are. Like they just want to be hard. Like they think this shit.
No,
makes
them
them
niggas
quick.
need help. That's what they
No,
need.
they sell like straight bags of pickle juice. Yeah, like not, and they put on the front like, yeah, it's a great source, like electrolytes or some shit. I don't even fucking know. I'm like, just drink Gatorade. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I will
Like,
actually.
why do you
It's
gotta
really
drink this salty
it's
dick
good
water,
for
bro? Like,
like cramps and shit. And they used to like I remember when I played football and shit, they keep a jar of peanut juice. What the fuck?
Whoa.
I mean,
the communal pickle jar juice.
yeah, pickle juice.
Everybody was just sharing.
No. They keep it for because it was a couple people on the team that had like real severe cramping problems.
Yeah.
To the point that muscle it used to be like my brother. He had the same issue that the muscle gets so tight that like he had to go to the hospital a couple times. The muscle tendon would rip. That just how hard he would cramp up. And like there was a couple of other people I met like that when I played football, and they would keep a jar of pickle juice on the side. And bro, like when they go down or some shit, you screaming and shit. They get the pickle juice jar. That shit will fix that shit so fast. Like
I'm just imagining just a bunch of football players getting fucked up on the end, like the end zone, and they just throw them in some pickle juice uniform and all.
There's a guy in like a pickle outfit, like a pickle mascot outfit, that just runs out there with like a bucket of pickles. That'd be great branding. Don't worry, guys.
He actually just pops back up like a newborn, like
Pickle
baby.
dude on the way.
It's like, oh, thank God. I didn't know if you were coming, Pickle Man.
that shit is life saving,
Oh,
bro.
thank God.
Dude, sales will skyrocket. Dude, we should start investing right now, actually.
I'll be Pickle Man. What the fuck, bro?
Pickle Man.
I will do that shit full time.
He has a shit-eating grin and a long
Hold on,
fucking
Tom
nose.
Brady. I'm on the way. I'm on the fucking way.
But the suit is built so fucking like terribly. You're like you trying to remember like the old the Tim Burton Batman movies where you couldn't move his neck. So you got a bucket of pickle juice. And you like I'm coming. You trip it over dudes.
You eat shit like right before you get to it. Like
By the time
spill the pickle juice all over.
Oh no. Oh no!
He's fucking.
But pickle juice.
He's cramping up.
At this point, he's actually
His leg just twists around, bro.
Yeah.
Like cramping so hard.
Oh my God.
He's spazzing out. Like his legs are like flailing.
Pickle Man.
Pickle Man, please. Pickle Man, if you can hear me, please, if you're out there. Please, I can't see no more because my legs are wrapped around my fucking. But please, if you're out there, please, I need some fucking juice. He has to turn back around because he dropped it.
You're on the ground crying. That fails him.
That's awful.
He fumbled the bag.
The
crowd is booing.
He's on his knees with his hands like facing over.
It's like a loose screen of Street Fighter.
But the crazy thing is, he still has time to save him, but he's still spazzing out on the side.
They got a whole nother bucket of pickle juice like 2 feet away.
I'm sorry, how could I fail you? I'm sorry, how could I fail you? Opens up a bottle of pickle juice. I'm so sorry, man. I couldn't. Damn shit.
He takes off his mascot helmet, throws it on the ground, retires. This guy just dies.
Why y'all hating on pickle juice? Y'all need pickle juice one day. See?
That's why I fucking hate boiled peanuts.
My granddad died playing football.
My granddad, Pickle Man killed him. He killed his ass. I'll never forgive him.
What a legendary story. So what I'm getting is just drink Nacho sugar. I love Filipinos.
Oh, that was it. Oh God.
We talk about Mario Kart in the last 6 minutes.
I'm hot as fuck.
Bro, I get so hot in this fucking room.
Oh shit.
Gotta get a fan or
Oh
something.
yeah, I already told y'all that they had. I didn't even know they had the nights or whatever. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just fighting games, and they had Mario Kart. It was over at the Alchemy, and I went up that bitch, and like it was like Mario Kart 64, and like it made no sense to me.
Yeah, bro, that shit
Yeah,
is
it
slow
made
as fuck.
no sense to me.
No, the drifting is weird.
It's this. I saw somebody drifting clean as fuck on it.
Yeah, no, it's
But
like
I kept running in a while.
yeah, because you don't get the visual flame indicator. in that game. So you're drifting, and you have to tell by what color the words are. Cause you know how like when you drift, there are words coming out. I think it's like vroom or some shit. Yeah, cause they go from like white to red or something like white, yellow, red or something like that.
That's so crazy.
You can spin out too if you drift for too long.
I know.
Yeah, I kept trying to, and I kept like fucking just running into a wall.
Motherfuckers who go hard on Mario Kart 64 are insane. Like, did y'all see that Choco Mountain documentary?
Choco Mountain,
dude.
It's it's the iceberg of the implementation of like the speed run.
What was it? It was like 40,000 times or some shit like that. Yeah. This dude live streamed himself trying, like, there was like a theoretical way to speedrun Choco Mountain, and he live streamed himself trying to do that tech like 40,000 fucking times to get the world record.
Jesus Christ!
He finally got it.
He did it?
Yes, he did it. That man was a legend. That shit was crazy, bro.
Even watching the people do speedruns in Mario Kart 64, there was one guy doing it at GDQ, and he was just playing the first level, and he was killing it. But the rubber band is so fucking like...
Oh, everybody...
Dastardly. Bro, he almost lost. Because, dude, it was killing it, and then Bowser just said, fuck y'all.
He teleports.
Yes!
He
just fuck it, and he started cutting...
He just cuts through the map.
He was just cutting, and he almost fucking lost.
Damn, bro, you suck. That's so tough, bro. I remember, like, I'd always think I was doing really good in Mario Kart DS, and they'd rubber band the fuck out of me. Like, that shit was so raw. I'd be like, where the fuck did you come from, dude? Like, you were getting dunked on against
this was something completely just fucking weird. You would be like,
I would be snaking hard as fuck, and I would just hear, wow.
Dude, sometimes there was a thing in that game where sometimes they just speed up just cause like
that's what I'm saying.
No, but like I don't even know if it's rubber band or what, cause like rubber band usually means like you're in front of them. There could be some times where you're just like right next to them, and they just say fuck you, and then they just start going faster. I was next to a Donkey Kong, and he just like he said, "Yo, I'm tired of going this fucking slow ass speed." He just sped up and he won. We were going on a straight road, okay? Like he didn't have an item. He just said, "Fuck it."
He just got faster, yo.
No,
he decided he needed to be faster.
It was noticeably dog shit. Because I would inspect the stats of their ride afterwards, and like mine is still better. There's no reason they should have did that.
Just do it
at all. And like this dude, wow. Like, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I think Shy Guy had like no, it wasn't like per. What were the stats based on the weight of the character?
It was based on the cart. It was just a cart.
Yeah.
For the most, yeah.
I think he was just using like the standard fucking cart and just wow. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. I was snaking that whole game. I was beating that ass, and this dude just.
Man, say you ain't check your transmission, goddamn go like.
Yeah, Donkey Kong passed me just making like monkey noise. It was like he's foaming at the mouth.
You remember how like you could draw your own icon in that game? Dude, I
guess
remember.
You drew a penis.
No, alright, so I drew an ass. on the Donkey Kong symbols on the back, like where his butt's at. I was like, that shit was so funny when I was a kid. I go online with that shit. They'd be like, what?
That was the first game where I experienced people who were hacking. Cause I would be
playing. Yeah, no, they noticeably hacked. For me, it was actually Mario Kart Wii.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
motherfuckers would just like they would just be like blasting stars. I remember I beat a dude who was hacking with a star. I was like, you suck.
I honestly, Mario Kart Wii, I just probably spent more time in that Mario Kart than any other. I maxed out the VC points. It was like 9,900. I just had like a lot of fun. Actually, we used to play that shit. Yeah, we used to play that shit, dude. That shit was just so fun, man. It was a fun. I don't know. It was just like a fun game.
I didn't play it that much, but it was fun when I played it. Double Dash, I put the most.
Wii was dope, and the DS was dope. Like shit, we was on the. I remember that we was on the bus, like getting like people's ass on that shit.
So no, at first they were like kind of just like whooping ass, like our ass, and then over time we just started like I started like snaking and shit. It was cool. It was every day. We just had a long commute to get to home. We had like change up buses and shit.
We had to change the buses and shit.
Yeah, and it would be a full lobby of people. We would have like 7 or 8 people, and we were just all just playing, and that shit would be so fucking tight,
Bro,
man.
my problem was like
that was a dope time. Actually.
I went to a private school, so I'd only ever find like 1 or 2 other people that like had a DS or played that shit, and then I would get better than them like immediately.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm the best.
Cause wouldn't that Catholic school when they just like anytime they see a DS, they would just shoot you?
Yeah, they'd murder you.
Yeah,
they didn't care too much about like the gaming consoles. It was mainly like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards. Were like you can't have this shit at all, bro. Back to the Unknown thing. I remember I had
I cast my spell card on.
I had an Unknown card in my backpack that fell out, and like I literally got held at gunpoint to get that shit back. Like it was crazy. She was like, yo, whose fucking card is this? And I was like, dude, I was crying. I was like, please give me that shit back. Like, that shit is rare as fuck. It wasn't. But like,
yeah, but see, no, I get it. No, I get it, yeah.
But like, it's gotta be. Alright, shit. That's it for the day.
I need some, I'm hot as shit.
It's hot as fuck up in here. Y'all have yourself a damn good one.